Clic. Mao. Ça tue, ça blesse, ça flingue. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Mao. Gazo. Clic.
Collective in the ethers, thank you so much for joining me. We're going to do an all signs reading. I see that I did an all signs reading a couple of days ago and it actually got a lot of views. So as long as I'm helping someone, it's reaching out, let's keep it going, right? Let's keep the momentum going. Thank you for joining me again in the ethers. If this resonates with you, take it for yourself, and if it don't, share it with someone else. We're going to do an all signs reading, Aries through Pisces. I'm going to pull 12 cards, and we're going to get right into it, okay? And this is going to be a love song. I love reading. The first card out is the Ten of Cups. The Knight of Swords. All right, I just have to say this, although we're going to get into each sign, but there is someone who wants to come towards you with some sort of explanation, I feel. Some sort of confirmation that you needed regarding a Ten of Cups in your life, regarding a happy family, happy life, happy home, right? But the person is showing up as a Knight of Swords. So they're coming in assertive, right? They're a bit impatient here. They're going to be very direct. Right? This person is very motivated right now. You have the Page of Pentacles here. Goal orientated. Yeah. And then you have the Seven of Wands. So let me just pull the cards. You have the Six of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands. This is getting interesting. You have the Fool card. I love when the Fool card show up in a reading, and I'll tell you why. Come on, let's go. The Hierophant. All right, moving away from society norms here. Right, that's what the Hierophant means to me. Something that's traditional, it's higher learning, it's beliefs. Your beliefs, right? Somebody could be stuck in an outdated way of thinking how a situation should turn out, right? Or just stuck on a situation and the way it should turn out. So we're going to jump into this. You have the Empress out here. That's divine feminine motherhood. That's nurturing. And the Ace of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords. The King of Swords, to me, is my Archangel Michael card, okay? It's the protector, someone who's going to come in and offer you some truth, some clarity, right? Some guidance, some wisdom. All right, we're going to jump right into this reading, starting off with Aries. Okay, Aries, we're going to start with you. So, Aries, I feel like love is speeding towards you like lightning right now with the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands out here. But I feel like Spirit is also telling you not everything lasts forever. Okay, so the good is that you've got passion, right? Pursuit, and somebody is eager to move forward with you. Maybe even promising you the Ten of Cups. It's a dream, right? It's their hopes, their dreams, okay? The bad is that you might rush into a connection that doesn't have the roots to stand long term, if that makes sense. I feel like your lesson here, Aries, is balance. Don't confuse adrenaline for intimacy. For your person's side, right? I feel like this person is drawn to your fire and your strength, but they might feel like they can't keep up with you, or that you're always on to the next kind of energy, right? I feel like you're both excited and at the same time intimidated, right? And I feel like even more so, your person is possibly intimidated by your pace. So slow the tempo and check consistency. And remember that forever love is built. It's not chased. All right. I don't know who needed to hear that. Okay, Aries, but there you go. Let's start with Taurus. Taurus, shout out to my lovely Tauruses. Okay, so Taurus, in matter of the heart, right? Love for you right now is deeply tied to stability and tradition because you have the Hierophant, you have the Ace of Pentacles. The good is that a serious partner who wants to invest, who wants to build and grow with you is in your field, right? This is legacy. It's marriage, it's home, it's children, right? Or at least a love that plant roots. Okay, so you do have that orbiting in your atmosphere right now, and I'm sure a lot of you feel this. The bad thing is that you're stubborn. Loyalty can have many because I suffer with this, right? So loyalty can have overgiving, because I see this here with the Six of Pentacles. You're always overly understanding. You're always overly giving, whether it's attention, time, finances, just your energy. You're consistently overgiving and sticking to someone who isn't actually pouring back into your situation, all right? Taurus, you need reciprocity, not just security, okay? So from your person's side, I feel they admire your consistency, right? And nurturing energy, but some feel that they can't live up to your standards. Or worse, they lean too heavy on your giving nature. All right, Taurus, listen. They may see you as safe, okay? But spirits want you to be cherished, not just dependent on, okay? So guard your worth, Taurus, all right? Love should feel like balance, equal give and take, Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, okay? Not sacrifice, just period, all right? Gemini, you're up next. So, Gemini, Spirit says, love is teaching you new lessons, okay? That's with the Page of Pentacles and the Fool card being out here. The good thing is you're stepping into a chapter where curiosity, learning, and playful exploration can be a fresh new start for you, right? Someone may approach you with honesty, even if they lack experience. I'm laughing because I have a friend who's a Gemini who I know that is probably listening to this, and I'm going to have to repeat what I just said, that someone will be approaching you with honesty, even if they're a novice, okay? Even if they're lacking the experience. They're willing to grow with you, though. That's the good thing, right? So the bad is the indecision. You may juggle too many options or intellectualize. Very big word, right? You may intellectualize, I feel like you may do this until love loses its magic, all right? Your person right now, Gemini, may feel like you're hard to read. Most Geminis are, if you know a Gemini, right? 1 minute you're all in, and the next minute you're absolutely detached. So this person, they feel your energy, okay? But they're unsure if you're choosing them or just entertaining them. Clarity is love. Choose with your heart, not just your head, and give your connection the depth that it needs. And communicate, Gemini, communicate. Cancer, hi Cancers. I love Cancer. My sister is a Cancer. My mama is a Cancer. My bro is a Cancer. I love Cancers. They're awesome people. So Cancer, so for this reading, I feel like the cards, your cards here, they radiate the dream of true fulfillment. You have the 10 of Cups here plus the Empress. But your shadow is clinging to your shadow is clinging to some pain or replaying some sort of disappointment, some past disappointment. Okay, so Cancer, the good is that love is available to you in the form of nurturing, right? Family, a soul deep partnership. Is that your loyalty can be blind, if that makes sense, right? You'll stay in something toxic just to hold on to the comfort of home. Your person feels your devotion and your caretaking energy, but some may feel smothered by it. All right. So while others deeply crave it, the ones meant for you feel like you are their safe harbor, right? But those not aligned may use that tenderness against you, Cancer. All right. Protect your heart by making sure the love you pour into someone, into something, is matched. Okay, not just absorbed. All right. Leo. Hi, Leo. One of my best friends is a Leo. Shout out to you, Leos, right? So, Leo, Spirit says your shine is undeniable here with the Queen of Wands. You're showing up in the reading. You got the Queen of Wands plus the Ten of Cups. So the good is that your magnetism is pulling in real potential for long-term love. That's the good, right? The bad is your pride. Leo, please, let's not go there, because this will last all night if you want to converse about your ego, your pride, and how, oh, I don't crave attention, sort of bullshit, you know. Come on. All right. Sometimes you rather roar than show your vulnerability. All right. Love requires more than attraction. It needs softness and openness, right? Your person right now, Leo, admires you, right? They desire you and even put you on a pedestal, but they may also feel like they can't reach your heart. Leo, you're good for that. All right. They're not sure if you'll ever let them in. This person has questions, right? And due to past performance and pride, right? Your ego stepped in the way. Vulnerability, Leo, is your secret weapon. The right one doesn't want your perfection. They want your truth. Deal with it. Virgo, coming up on Virgo. This is Virgo season. Virgo. I love a Virgo. They're weird as fuck, but not all. Okay. Sorry. Let me take that back. Not all Virgos is weird as fuck, but listen, in my experience, Virgos can be a little, they're a little different, right? So Virgo here in the reading, your lesson is about losing your grip and letting love unfold naturally. You have the Page of Pentacles here plus the Fool. So the good part is that solid, dependable love is on the horizons for you, right? Someone is willing to work with you, learn with you, and grow into the Ten of Cups, okay? The bad is your tendency to overanalyze. Oh, Virgo. If you're a Virgo or if you know a Virgo, please put a 1 in the goddamn comments about this over-analyzing, okay? You have a tendency to analyze the hell out of love. Like you're nitpicking, you're doubting, or expecting perfection. It can sabotage the intimacy between you and this person. Your person right now, Virgo, may feel like you're always holding them to a test. And you have like a whole checklist. And Virgo, one of my very good friends is a Virgo, and they keep checklists, okay? They're organized and they keep checklists, all right? This person, they admire your loyalty, but may feel like they'll just never be enough, right? So Virgo, embrace love as a practice, not a problem to solve, okay? Messy, imperfect, love, it can still be something divine. All right, Virgo. Libra, you're up next, and I love Libras. Shout out to my other Libra fam who's, I know, definitely listening right now. So Libra, listen, what I'm gathering here is your cards sing of partnership, You have the Hierophant plus the Six of Pentacles. So the Hierophant, it's traditional, it's higher learning, it's belief. And the Six of Pentacles is generosity, it's charity, it's support, it's sharing, it's giving and receiving, it's fairness and gratitude, okay? You have the Hierophant and the Six of Pentacles in your energy for me right now. So the good is that real balance and long-term commitment is circling your orbit right now, right? It's marriage energy, it's contracts, it's soul alignment. The bad is your tendency to people please, Libra. People pleaser. Or tip the scales to keep the peace. Even if it's unfair to you, Libra. Listen, your person right now feels your energy of fairness and devotion, but some may take advantage of it, okay? The ones who love you right, let me say it like that. The ones who love you right feel like you're their other half, right? But those who are not aligned may see you as an easy target, easy to manipulate. Stop bending so far that you break. The love meant for you will meet you halfway each and every time. And I learned this in class one time, that you could never say the wrong thing to the right person. Just period. You make that make sense. You can never, ever say the wrong thing to the right person. Let that resonate with you, Libra. Next up, we have Scorpio. And who don't love Scorpio, right? I have relatives who Scorpio. I have really good friends who Scorpio. And I've known some really good friends who are Scorpios. Okay? So what I'm saying is, Scorpio, for your reading, your love life is transforming at the deepest level right now. You have the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles popping up in your energy for me, okay? So the good is that new love or renewed love is fertile, right? It's passionate and it's abundant, right? It could mean starting a family or building something powerful with a partner. Everything is being, I'm not going to say swept up under the rug, because Scorpios is the last sign, zodiac sign that I know to sweep anything under the rug, okay? Everything is out to the forefront, because to me, Scorpios are very emotional, very passionate, right? But the bad is your shadows, Scorpio, okay? You guys tend to have a level of obsession, secrecy, right? And there's power struggles here in your situation, right? You may test people too much or hold back your full truth, if that makes sense, Scorpio, okay? Right now, your person feels magnetized by you. They can't stay away from you, but they also fear being consumed by your intensity, right? They feel both addicted and cautious at the same time, if that makes sense. Scorpio, let love transform you, not trap you. Surrender control and let it grow naturally. To all my Scorpios, shout out. Oh my God, we're coming up to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you're like, whew, kryptonite to some, okay? And I know my Sagittarius listening, I got nothing but love for you. So let's jump into this reading. So Sagittarius, your spread is full of movement and expansion. You have the Fool card and the Eight of Wands, right? So the good is that love is exciting for you. Love is always fucking exciting for you, Sagittarius. It's always adventurous and possibly long distance or unconventional kind of love here, right? It's always something different with the Sagittarius, right? The bad is that you can leap too fast, Saggies, yeah. Then you lose interest when the novelty fades, if that makes sense, right? So your person feels your freedom. They feel your love and energy. They adore your fire, but they may worry that you won't settle or that they can't hold your attention. I'm going to have to knock on wood on that one, that they can't hold your attention at all. Commit to the adventure, but also commit to consistency, Sagittarius, right? Love doesn't cage you. It grows with you if you choose wisely. Like, really, Sagittarius? Like, we've been preaching this for years. And, yeah. Up next is one of my favorite signs, Capricorn. Capricorn, your love story right now is about empire and building. It is always about empire and building, really. I don't know. You and Taurus is like the only two, and maybe a Pisces. I'm going to say, because people tend to, well, let me just say it. People tend to think Pisces are just so sweet, emotional, and sensitive, but they're really business orientated, and everything get caught up into that business. Same thing with the Pisces, same thing with the Scorpios, the Taurus, and definitely the Capricorn, okay? So Capricorn, your love story right now, like I said, is based on empire and is based on building, right? You have the Hierophant plus the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So the good is that someone solid wants to match your grind. All right, they want to bring in partnership, right? Root security and long-term plans, because that's just your energy. I mean, I don't see anyone coming towards you with anything less, to be honest. The bad is that you may treat love too much like a business. Cold. You can be cold. You can be practical and structured with no room for tenderness, right? I feel like your person, Capricorn, Cappy, your person feels your stability, right? And they respect your work ethics, but they also may feel like you're guarded, right? Making love feels transactional. Let your softer side show a little bit, Cappy. The right person isn't here just to build your empire. They want to fill your heart as well. Okay? So make that happen. The next is my dearest Aquarius. I have a friend who's an Aquarius. She knows that I love her dearly. Okay. And for me, as a Taurus, you guys are just really, I love a fucking Aquarius. I love the way you think. It's business. I love Aquarius energy, right? So here, Aquarius, for your sign, right? Your lesson in love is about emotional presence, because you guys have no fucking emotional. Oh boy. I mean, you're talking about you're stoic, right? Okay. You have the Page of Pentacles here with the Queen of Wands. The good thing is that a fresh start in love is calling. Okay, whether this is with someone from your past, whether this is actually new love coming in, someone sees you differently, okay, and they want to have a reconnection with you, all right, it's a new fresh start in love, right? Possibly with, like I said, maybe someone who could be youthful, or, you know, someone who's offering a new perspective, right? The bad thing is, though, Aquarius, is your detachment, right? I feel like a lot of Aquarius, you may rationalize, love too much, or keep it at arm's length out of fear of being tied down, let down, disappointed, right? So right now, your person admires your uniqueness and they feel inspired by you, but they also feel shut out emotionally at times, right? I feel like they want access to your real feelings, not just your mind. I appreciate your mind though, Aquarius. I really fucking do. Listen, it's safe to be vulnerable though, okay? Let someone love the full you, not just your intellect. Although, I love your intellect, Aquarius, okay? I'm just throwing that out there. The last but not least is one of my favorites, Pisces. I love a Pisces because they're funny. They have such, I don't know if you guys don't know, but Pisces have such an awesome sense of humor, and it's just, and they're different from each person. It's different. is where, like, I know a guy who's a Pisces and he has this dry sense of humor, but he gets it. I know a female who's a Pisces and she's funny as shit. I just love your worldly views. I love a Pisces. I love your openness, your emotional stability, right? Some Pisces can be very emotionally mature. And I like that about a Pisces. So Pisces, in this love reading, right? And your love cards, right, are dreamy and romantic. You have the 10 of Cups plus the Empress and the Fool here. So the good thing is that your soulmate energy is strong. You have a soulmate that's orbiting your energy right now. You're feeling it, right? You're in your head right now about it. You don't know what to say about it, but you're watching it. I love a fucking Pisces, I'm telling you. See, the thing about it is you're aligning with deep emotional fulfillment, right? However, there's still this hesitant. You're in a hesitant place right now. You're in a place where you're just observing right now, right? Okay, so I feel like Spirit is aligning you with deep emotional fulfillment, right? Possibly even family or spiritual union, right? Right. So the bad thing is, though, it's the illusions, Pisces. I love you for, I don't want to keep you in a delusional state, right? But I kind of love your dreamy ways about you, right? You all, to me, I feel like a Pisces always see the glasses half full, or, you're hopeless romantics. And I love a Pisces energy in that way. But you may over romanticize someone and ignore red flags until it's too late, right? Over romanticize a situation, and then Pisces, because this is your energy, then you get nervous and you push back, right? You ignore the person, okay? Right now, your person feels your compassion, right? And your spiritual bond, but they may also feel pressured to live up to your ideal, right? They love your heart, Pisces, but fear disappointing you. So Pisces, just see people for who they are, okay? Not who you hope they'll be. Real love is peace, right? It's peace, it's communication. It's not fantasy, okay? So that's what I have for you guys today in the collective reading. I'm just going to say, so this spread for all signs, right? It shows that Spirit is aligning unions, right, that have long-term potential. It's deep commitment and growth. But the shadow side is clear as well. It's impulsiveness, it's pride, it's illusion, and overgiving. It can block your blessings, okay? Your other person, collective as a whole, whoever they are in your story, right, feels your energy deeply. Just know that this person feels your energy very deeply, whether you guys are in communication, because for a lot of you, I'm getting actually for half of you that you're not in constant communication, and it's due to fear, it's due to insecurity, it's due to just things getting in the way. But this person feels your energy deeply, right? But I feel like many of them are uncertain if you're fully open, right? Consistent, or even ready. So clarity for you guys right now is the key. Clarity is balance, it's patience. And it's just the key to love that lasts, if you're interested. All right? All right, so this is your reading. Again, thank you for joining me today in the ethers. Until next time, ciao.